I see. You want to do a solo run because of those players that steal medkits, grief you, act useless for 90% of the run, refuse to do any work, and the oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The non-healing healers, like the sprouts that only heal their friend or pookie they call him. But today is not gonna be talking about those terrible players and those terrible why can't you let starters in players. I will show you how to do a solo run. So, you might ask, what's a solo run? Richard. Shout out to whatever that guy is. Okay, so a solo run. I'm doing it in a public because I refuse to go into private service. Like it seems like a ghost town, but like, just gonna do. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll just switch to private. You're bold. No wonder why your mom left you on the side of the road, Baldicus. There we go, a lovely private server. So you may ask, how do I do a solo run if I'm terrible at the lobby runs? Okay. It's time you start with your tune. Okay, just a second. Okay, there we go. So, I got all these tunes. I got 15 tunes with me. I'm just gonna flex on my twisted thingies. Lovely research. ASMR right there. Okay, but I'll show you the best trinkets for all of these tunes, except for Shrimpu. He shits no matter what good trinkets you use. Don't be fooled by that T of his stats. The T does not stand for truth. It means terrible. Starting off, we got Boxton. I got all these trinkets, so I'm just gonna get them ready. Okay. So the best trinkets I'd recommend if you want to use Buxton in a solo is Blue Bandana and Vanity Mirror. Because like his stats are just this free across the floor. And there's not much you can do with him to make him better, but so I'd recommend Blue Bandana and Vanity Mirror if Buxton is your only tune, or the only other tunes you got you're terrible at playing at with their playstyle. But I wouldn't really recommend playing as Buxton. Okay, next off we got Brightney Spears. I got two loadouts. The first one is Pink Bow and Speedy Shoes, and the other one is Magnifying Glass and Party Popper. If you want to be faster than what Brightney usually is, or if you want to be better at extracting, I'd recommend the second loadout if you want to be better for extracting, because the party popper can really help you out, and also where the stealth does fucking nothing, because it's 0 and like stealth doesn't really matter in solos, so fuck the stealth. So diary is fucking useless, unless if you're in a duo, but diary's still fucking useless on Brightning and Shrimpo. But those are the 2 trinket combos that I'd recommend. But if you want to be fast and speedy, choose the first loadout. Up to Cosmo, my favorite. I'd recommend Thinking Cap and Speedy Shoes, because Cosmo's skill check is the size of an atom, but like you want to increase it. So Thinking Cap's what you want to do. And I'd recommend Speedy Shoes as well to run away from nearby Twisteds, so it's easier. But I also got an extra loadout. If you don't want that speed, and if you want to save it for panic mode, because if you're bad at like getting to the elevator, I'd recommend this loadout instead. Also, the reason why I'm not using super hard trinkets to get is so like any players that are this amount of experience can get them. Okay, next one, we got Finn, one of my other favorite tunes. These are the best trinkets to use for Finn if you don't have that many trinkets, because Speedy Shoes is really easy to obtain. It's just a bit pricier than Tisha, I think, and Magnifying Glass isn't that hard to get. But if you don't have Magnifying Glass or Speedy Shoes, I also got another trinket combo. I'd recommend getting Wrench and Machine Manual if you don't have the other 2 trinkets. Vice versa as well. You can use out of those 4. They're pretty easy to get. Good for beginners and solo people if they're gonna use Finn. On to our next person, Flutter, my 3rd favorite tune of them all. I'd recommend using Thinking Cap and Vanity Mirror, because like you'll go near as fast as Louis on 1 heart in panic time mode, and also like Flutter's skill check is pretty small. But another trinket combo you can use if you don't like using those 2 trinkets, hear me out guys. In solo runs, Blushy Bat shines. You can't tell me otherwise. Shut the fuck up, Dandy. Also,